Hello, it's Ashley here from Paper&Twine, and I'm really excited to come on today to show you my very first commission for a craft magazine. Can't believe it. So as most of you know by now, I was one of the lucky winners of the Card Maker of the Year competition run by Practical Publishing, and part of the prize was to be on a design team. I think it's for 6 months, I'm not sure. And Nikki, who is the editor of Creative Stamping, asked me back in July, if I would do a commission for the 100th issue of Creative Stamping. This was on sale on the 16th of September. I think it's the 20th today as you're seeing this. I was away, so that's why nothing went live on the 16th. I've been away for a couple of days, which we'll see in another video. But I did go to Smith's and buy the magazine, and there are some fantastic freebies, which you'll see in a minute. So I filmed way back in July when I'd finished making my cards. I filmed a walkthrough of what I've made, and I've shown a couple of techniques for one of the cards that I have made. Intrigued to see about Crafter's Companion Sarah Davis. Obviously I've seen her on Create and Craft TV back in the day, and I've got, you know, some Crafter's Companion bits and pieces. Sorry, Blue is on the desk if you can just see a bit of tail there. Didn't realise, well, I just found out that she was on Strictly, and I said to my husband, not that we watch Strictly, but I said, oh, you know, how does a crafter get on Strictly? But I hadn't realised that she's actually on Dragon's Den, which is where I think her fame is coming from, rather than the stamping. I wonder, I'm not going to do a flick through of the magazine as such, because you could do that yourself, but I just wanted to have a look at the interview. I haven't read the magazine yet. Isn't that really bad? So it's all about creative space. No, it doesn't say anything about her Dragon's Den stuff, but obviously she's a fantastic businesswoman to have conquered the crafting market as she has. So many products that she has developed and brought to the market over the years. I mean, I love the stick and spray, which I use for my stamps that aren't mounted. I've got the Ultimate Pro, which is one of the first pieces of craft equipment I bought probably 15, 20 years ago, maybe, I don't know. Maybe not as long as that. So let's say 15 years ago. And I've got the Cut and Boss, which comes from Crafter's Companion. It's got a Crafter's Companion badge on it, but obviously the Gemini is more what people are using now. But I don't want this to go on forever. So here is one of the cards that I've made, and it says Card Maker of the Year 2021 winner Ashley makes her stamping debut with this nativity themed trio of makes. Oh, I'm so excited, I can't tell you, it's just amazing. Yeah, so I won't say any more because it you know, I think I talk quite a lot in the clip that's coming up. Remember the reason for the season, and then this one, pop-up box card. It actually fits into an 8x8 envelope. It's quite a chunky beast, that, and uses 2 of the papers that come with the magazine. They're free downloads. So that's it. In the editorial at the beginning, oh yes, so Ruth Hamilton has clean and simple ideas on page 73, but if you want to try a new technique, check out Teresa Morgan's brilliant heat embossing tips on page 46, which I must do. Ashley Thompson joins us with her Christmas focus feature on page 38. Ashley won Card Maker of the Year 2021 in Andy's Bright new bright stomping star. How amazing is that? I can't believe it, guys. I'm just over the moon. I'm really over the moon. I'm going to leave it there and put on what I filmed in July. Take care, everybody. Hello, it's Ashley here from Paper and Twine. As I'm filming this, it is the 9th of July, and by now some of you will know that I was lucky enough to be one of the winners of Practical Publishing's Card Maker of the Year 2021, which is hugely exciting, and never ever imagined that I would be a winner. Part of the prize was to be on a design team for various publications under Practical Publishing's umbrella, and Nikki, the editor of Creative Stamping, contacted me to ask if I would make and design 3 Christmas cards for the 100th issue of Creative Stamping, which is going on sale today. What an honour to create something for the 100th issue. I mean, to be designing for a magazine is beyond amazing anyway. So she sent me the stamps that if you buy the magazine today you will get free with the issue. They're from Crafter's Companion. You get 56 stamps altogether, and there are 4 sets. So there's this gorgeous penguiny snowman-y one with Father Christmas. I love this penguin. I can see me using that a lot. And then you've got this lovely silhouette stamp with the stags and Father Christmas and the trees. Oh, I've just noticed this holly. Lots of really useful ones there. And look, there's a little sprig here, very useful for creating your own backgrounds, as are these holly leaves. You could combine that holly leaf and that sprig to make a background paper. That would be really nice. And then the other 2 sets you get are, these are in back to front, sorry. You get this religious set and this more traditional Christmas set with the baubles, the snowflakes and the Christmas tree. So if you buy the 100th issue, which is out today, the 16th of September, you will get these 56 stamps free. What an amazing gift. I was tasked with making 3 cards using the religious set, and I thought as well as sending in my makes, I would make a card for Nikki. I haven't finished it yet. This is just a background I've made using scraps that were left over from my makes. And here is a little peek at my scraps collection. So this is the contents of my scraps drawer. I just can't throw anything away. And Mr. Paper and Twine says it's really funny because, you know, I'm going on about using every little scrap and I'm not wasting everything. When I've got all of this over here. And I've got another scrap drawer there. And all of this and most of this that's on my desk has come out of this little drawer. I don't think there's any hope, is there? So as you can see there, I have quite a problem with my scraps. So I'm just going to add a little sentiment into the middle of this and pop that on a 5x7 card, blank landscape, and pop that in the post along with my makes. So my first make I made, I have to say it's daunting making for a magazine, and I was doubting my abilities. I was thinking, you know, I've won this competition, I'm sending these things in, they're going to think I'm rubbish. But the first card I made is this easel card. And I've had to provide a list of materials and all the instructions, so they will be in the magazine, providing they're publishers, of course. They might not publish it, I don't know. But yes, I went in with some Distress Oxide inks in peacock feathers, faded jeans and antique linen, with a little bit of inking in gathered twigs to create the hills. I'm not going to go into much more detail, but I finished it on the back, so you've got lots of room to write a message. And then I thought, well, she might want an alternative colourway. I mean, I was only asked to make 3 cards, but you know me, I can't stop sometimes. So I've done the same design, but just as a flat card in more funky colours. So we've got Twisted Citron, Salty Ocean and Picked Raspberry, which are three of my favourite colours. So exactly the same scene, but just a different colourway. So that was my first card, and I've got to package all these up really carefully. Part of the design brief, and I felt quite professional getting a design brief, was to make a square card using the Mary, Joseph and baby Jesus image that was coloured in. And so this is what I've done, and it's just a simple straightforward card. And I've embossed the image in black ink and heat embossed it and coloured in using Cosmic Shimmer Pixie powders in various colours. I made the background, I heat embossed the star in white on white, and then did a colour wash with Midnight Blue and Teal Wash Cosmic Shimmer. And I don't know whether the camera's picking up the shimmer, but yeah, you can just about see that. And I just chose a selection of colours and used the Pixie powders as watercolour, and I love the sheen on that, and just stamped Remember the Reason for the Season, which I think is a lovely sentiment, actually, really straightforward and to the point, isn't it? And I really like this. And in fact, Mr. Paper&Twine, who is not a card lover at all and has absolutely no interest in what I do, says he really likes this one. And I've just used some packaging, scrap packaging, to raise it up. So I hope that she likes that. And then I thought, well, as an alternative, you could just use watercolour, and this is just flat, it's not raised up at all, and I've just used the Phil Martin watercolour blending brush pens in bright colours. The idea behind this was to kind of create a stained glass effect. Yeah, so that was that. And then I couldn't stop. She mentioned something in the description about paper piecing, and I'd never ever paper pieced before, so I used some scrap Christmas papers out of my stash and stamped onto different scraps and cut them out and stuck them in the image, and it's just on I think it's a 10 by 10 or 4-inch square card blank, and I painted the faces, the skin, with gold Cosmic Shimmer pixie powder. It's not perfect by any means, it was my very first attempt. And then I created some backgrounds using brushos, and here's how I did. So I sped that up for you, and I'll speed the rest up in a minute. But I'd never paper pieced before, as I say, and I think I'm addicted to it. I really like it. You need a clean and simple image, such as this one, that is like a line drawing. This kind of thing would not be very successful for paper piecing. It's too fussy, there's too much detail. You need something that's got a clear, sharp image. So I've gone ahead and I've stamped my image onto, I think it's a 9 centimetre square background. Yes, it's 9 centimetres. And I'm going to just choose bits of my brusho background to stamp, not necessarily the whole image, but part of the image, and fussy cut, which I'm not very good at. So again, I'll speed you up. I hope I got that footage in there for you, otherwise this won't make sense at all. Yeah, so I created 8 different colours of brusho background, sprinkling the powder onto my craft mat, not my glass mat, and spritzed it with water and picked up the ink. And I quite like that, and I stamped that onto a 9 centimetre square card blank, no, a 9 centimetre piece of square card. Oh, Ashley, get your words out. Edged it in black, and then I stamped the image again and used that paper piece, and I cut it out and stuck it on. Just think it gives it a neater effect, and you can see the edge of the image. So that was card number 2. And then for the final card, I thought, well, it's the 100th issue. You're not going to be able to see this particularly well, but I made a pop-up box card. I don't know which way to show you for the best, really. If I do it like that might be okay. I just thought 100th issue, you know, it's a big celebration, so I went for lots of gold. I used 2 of the free downloadable papers that come with this issue, in the shades of gold and some gold mirror card, and just kept it simple with black, gold and white as the colour scheme. And you can write your message on the back, and it folds flat to fit in an 8x8 envelope. And all the instructions on how to make these, if these are published, will be in the magazine. So thank you for stopping by today, and I will be back soon. Take care, everybody. Bye now.